Today we're going to shoot a Kimber. This particular model is the Warrior. Sounds tough, doesn't it? Doesn't get much tougher than that. Warrior. This gun is promoted by Kimber even at their website as like a combat pistol. One great for, or ideal, I believe was the word they used maybe on their website, for carry, for defense. It's nice, configuration. It has nice beaver tail, trigger, sights, night sights. Those are Mepros, I believe. And you got serrations, front serrations. You have ambi thumb safety. You have a pretty good feeling grip. It's a little thicker than most standard just stock grips, slab grips. And it does have a nice trigger. It's kind of a premium gun. Let's see, I wonder if it'll shoot. Yeah, well, we got a little malfunction, but yep, last round in the magazine. Okay. It is factory ammo, but we'll lay it to maybe a weak spring there. We don't know. We're just going to shoot it. Whatever happens, happens. All right. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I didn't bring any mag pouches, so I'll have to hang close to the table here. Let's see, what do we want to shoot now? Let's we'll shoot that guy right there. Uh-oh. I think I hit the wood. Yeah, keep him knocked over. Yeah, I forgot. I took a couple of shots to begin with, and I realized you have to hold a little bit high. Cannot take a 6 o'clock hold, so I'll have to watch. You watch me, make sure I don't hold too low. All right, let's go over to the gong. In other words, if I held on the bottom of the gong, I'd be shooting into the mud. So let's hold about halfway up at least, maybe even on the top of it. Alright, that's a good sound. I haven't heard that sound in a while. As usual, got you shooting a little too fast there. That's alright. So, Kimber, Kimber, you get a lot of mixed reviews on Kimber. I'm not sure why necessarily. Again, like with the Mini 14, I'll let you guys be the judge. I'm not selling Kimber. I'm not promoting them. I'm not demoting them. They're very popular, very widespread. I've just had one Kimber in my entire life. I didn't have it all that long. Kimber gets, again, mixed reviews. I think most people like them and have success with them and don't have any problems, But as with any gun, some people are going to have problems. Chime in what you think. As long as you're civil, doesn't matter to me. Whatever your experience is with the Kimber. I don't have a lot of experience with it. When I'm talking about Glocks and things and guns I've had a great deal of experience with, maybe I'm a little bit less patient. But if it's a gun I just don't know that well, and you obviously have a lot of experience, you're sensible in your remarks and you're speaking from experience, obviously an experienced shooter, we welcome the comments, of course. But it's a 5-inch gun. I'm a standard size. It's a good looking gun. It has a special Kimber coating that's supposed to keep it from rusting, and also it's supposed to be self-lubricating, so that's kind of nice. You got your night sights, as I said, the ambi thumb safety. So it really is one of those 1911s that has what generally you feel like you might need in a real, I guess, dare I say, performance 1911. Although they'll all perform. As you know, you can grab one of the old World War II guns or World War I guns and do what needs to be done, generally speaking. You can see the sights, right? One thing I do like about this too is like with the Ed Brown, you've got the standard bushing, pretty much the short bushing. You don't have a full-length guide rod which you know, I don't have a lot of use for. And I think pretty much most people that really know these things will agree they don't do that much for the gun, other than making it more difficult to break down. But then again, that's a matter of opinion. So anyway, let's take some more shots with it. Again, I'm using now we are using factory ammo, UMC, I think most of it, and a mixture of my magazines here. So we can't blame the gun too much, I guess, unless it starts malfunctioning on everything. So let's take a couple of shots. I might just stick some of these in my pocket. All right. I don't have a real holster, you know, with that big thick rail. I don't really have a 1911 holster that will fit in. I'm not a big rail guy. I've got one of my old holsters, the very first 1911 holster I used in competition here. It does fit in that thing. All right, let's have a little fun. All right, I remembered. Hold on top of the target. Yeah. Well, that big 45 knocks them around, doesn't it? No doubt about it. Oh boy. Hey, bowling pins. I love to bowl. Whoa! I love to bowl. Nothing like it. Okay, we got a magazine there. Let's go across the hill just a little bit here. We're not going to shoot it 1,000 times. I always say that, don't I? Okay, I'll hold high. Just a little bit. All right. Yeah, that thing's set hard, isn't it? We'll try him again though anyway. If that ram is set too hard, you about need a 45-70 to knock him over. He weighs about 70 pounds or something. Or hit him high. And we won't waste any more lead on him. Let's go with that pig. Let's try the other ram, see how he's set. Okay, let's go down turkey time. Turkeyville. I can never resist the animals. You know, they're just sitting over there. I tell myself, I'm not going to shoot all of our ammo. We're about out of 45. What do? See those guys standing over there. Okay. And I just can't resist them. Their ugly faces need to be knocked down. It's what I do. It's why they're there. Ah, sweet.